This is Richard Fowler. I'm John Kilpatrick with Okolona Aikido, Louisville, Kentucky, USA. And now we're finishing up the 31 count Count Kata. And this last part really is pretty simple, at least conceptually as far as I'm concerned. And remember, we're doing this to practice leading. When I do this kata, I'm practicing leading. That's what it's about for me. That is not what it was about for Saito. Saito does not do any, if he did any leading in this kata, I didn't see it, and I'm really sensitive to it. So what we're going to do, we had just finished doing 24, 25. So I've thrust, so in the kata, the way Saito does it, he has thrust here, trying to stab the guy, and he's on his 25th, on movement 25. Now, what he does is he just, pulls this back and sweeps at the leg or something like that. I'm not exactly following his kata. But for us, when we're practicing this kata, we're practicing leading. So when I lead, I want to pull the jo straight back, keeping it on the attack line. So I'm facing the camera, the attack line is between me and the camera. I pull this back and I get off that line. So that I want him to follow the jo, and I want it to not hit me. And this jo could be a spear, it could be a jo. When I did the whole kata, I was doing it with a spear. And now, when he strikes past, I see an opening to go for his arm, and I come up, and I'm striking to hit his arm. If I hit it and knock his jo aside, then I'm coming in for a strike here. If I don't succeed, and in the kata, you go ahead and do that anyway because you're being an idiot. But, so when I'm here, I go to do that strike and he goes to parry it. Well, again, I'm going to pull the jo off the line here, and I'm going to get off the line of attack, and then I come in and thrust. He parries that thrust, and again, the movement that I'm going to do is to step off the line of attack and come around. So when we do this, then we're going to start off, I'm striking, he goes to parry this, I pull it back and come at his arm. This is 26, this is 27. He moves his arm. I thrust, he knocks that aside. I come here, I flip over, try to hit his hand, he gets out of the way. Then I come in, he parries, and I come around. So this was 26. I came up here, that's 27. I thrust, he parries, that's 28. I thrust again, 29. Actually, I parry here, then I thrust, that's 30, and then I come around for 31. So that's the 31 count kata. And see, in this kata, of course, I'm practicing moving back and forth and leading and all, but you'll notice that they stay in there. I stay in there and I keep attacking and he keeps parrying. And of course, in the kata, I win. But in real life, you wouldn't fight that way. In real life, he would not stand there parrying with me attacking, because what happened in the kata is he got confused finally and got hit. And that's what happens. If I'm constantly attacking you and you stand there trying to parry him and hit back at me, you're staying busy defending yourself. You can't really attack, and the chances of you dying are really good. And if we're both chopping at each other with knives, then if you're parrying with knives instead of a stick like this or something, and So I cutted him, and then he parries my arm with a knife. You know, pretty soon we're both going to be chopped to pieces. So nobody really does this. You fight more like you do fighting properly in fencing, where you come in for your strike and you parry his weapon, and if he succeeds in parrying you, then you get out of there because he's going to repose. And if you stay in there and try to do it, probably you're going to get killed. Maybe both of you will die, but it's not what you want.